and go in, yeah, or whatever, or Almiron finds the top corner here, but that's why David Hay is the top keeper. We spoke again before the game. This is a brilliant save. You know, I think he had this made this covered as well, De Gea, you know. But again, just Newcastle, and people probably say about all the teams at the bottom, they just never seem to get that bit of luck to get them over the line.
That was typical of how Man United played there. You saw there, I mean, once from Murphy, there's no one near him. Varane goes half-hearted, hands behind his back to go and close him down. Never gets his head down. He's allowed to bend the ball round him, comes off the post, goes to Almiron, 18 yards out from goal. No one's breaking their neck to go and put a block on. He's allowed to get it onto his favoured left foot and try and bend the one in the top corner. And again, De Gea saves the day. Where's the... I thought he's been working on this press. Where is this press? Non-existent.
OK, well, Ralph Rangnick's comments to come. I know it's only a point and not three, but within that dressing room, within the group, what could it do?
I think he'll give him belief. Yeah, he'll give him belief, Steve. Obviously, the concern is St. Maximin and Wilson, two of their most attacking players, gone off injured. But Longstaff there, he spoke well, obviously, and I'm happy for him because he's not played much football this season. First game under Eddie Howe, as he says, and I thought he fitted in really well. Previous games I've seen Joe Linton play midfield and look at the bench, and Longstaff's on the bench. And tonight, I think he's shown to Eddie Howe and the coaching staff that he's good enough to start the next game, you know. It'd be a big question mark who starts up front now, because the way Wilson walked off tonight in St. Maximin, neither of them will be fit for next game against Everton on Thursday, I think it is. So Joe Linton might be asked to change position again and maybe plays a number 9.
I mean, that is the one downside, isn't it, tonight? The two key men both going off injured.
Yeah, and when we talk about Newcastle, we say, look, we give a chance if Sam Maximin and Wilson keep fit. And they add to the defensive players in January. You know, that's where we think they needed to spend the money, but that's a huge blow. You know, it looked like 2 calf injuries. Wilson's looked a little bit worse than Sam Maximin, but it's up to the physios to go to work now, and hopefully they can heal and get back very quickly, because they're going to need them 2 players if they're any chance of survival. I give them no chance.
No chance whatsoever?
No, I don't. I just think they're not good enough defensively. You know, I just don't. The manager hasn't got a magic wand. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get the players to hit the ground running in January. I think, it's a positive result tonight. I don't want to take anything away from them. But, you know, the love in there for Joe Linton, I'm scratching my head. I mean, he's done all right, but when he comes to the club, I thought he was a centre forward. Eddie's seen something in him in midfield, great. But now they're going to have to use him in the areas where we've seen him play and not hit a barn door.
OK, we'll come back to that in a moment. Let's just get a quick reaction from Eddie Howe. First, some Newcastle.
Yeah, it is positive, as I said before. I think you see the difference, you know, with maybe the Steve Bruce team that maybe were a bit more defensive and created less chances. So I think there'll be lots of positive. They'll look back at the game tomorrow, they'll come in for a warm down, and I'm sure Eddie will have his staff down, look through it themselves, and then show the players all the positives. Because there's a lot of chances, first half and second half, against, obviously, Man United. We talk about one of the biggest clubs in the world. So they have to get belief and a positivity from that result, albeit would it be more had they got 3 points. But I think there will be optimism leading into the Everton game, but they have to back it up now. They have to go on some sort of run to have any chance to get out of this trouble.
And they've got to run of fixtures where, on paper, that is possible.
Yeah, I mean, December's been horrific, let's be honest. Obviously, Leicester, they lost. Man City, Liverpool, and again, tonight, Man United. It's a tough game, a tough December.
They're the ones coming up. Sure.
Yeah, they're games you look at now, and again, the reinforcements have to be key, and they need to come in straight away. If I was in recruitment at Newcastle, the 1st of January, I'd have to have 5 or 6 players lined up. Whatever it's going to cost, whatever it's going to take. If these owners are real about what they want this club to do and where they want to bring the club, they're talking about winning the league at Newcastle. So if they've got that in mind, they can't be going down to the Championship for a season. They can't. They have to give Eddie all the finances he needs and more to get players there in January.
Yeah. The positivity is still there, isn't it? I mean, for reaction, I mean, no one would. As everyone forgot, they got beat 3 off Liverpool, 4 off Man City. We know they're difficult games. 4 off Leicester. I mean, they've not exactly been pulling up trees, have they? Yeah, it's a decent result against a very poor Man United side and something to build on.
No, I can't say much more than that. I mean, it looks bleak from a Newcastle point of view. I just felt tonight they had enough chances to win the game, but you just hope. I mean, like all Newcastle fans tonight, they'll still be hoping that they can pull off a miracle.
OK, let's get a Manchester United point of view. Quick games, they were top of the league. Energy and physicality, Ralph Rangnick says.
Yeah, none of that. None of that. No quality either. No game plan there today. They was OK first half against Palace, and then they beat Norwich, and they were very lucky to do that. A team who are going to be in the Championship next year. And they've drawn with Newcastle tonight, another team who I predict to be in the Championship next year. So, no, hard work ahead of him.
To answer his question, how does he get?
He's got to work on the training field, but you have to try and find your best players with the ball in the correct areas. You know, you need some players in the midfield area who are going to control the game. You've got McTominay, you've got Fred, who give the ball away more than they want it back. You know, you need someone who can control the game in there, whether it's Van der Beek or, unfortunately, it's Bruno Fernandes, where you need him higher up the field. You need to start feeding Rashford and Greenwood and Cavani, give them the ball in the correct areas. At the moment, I just see no pattern to them.
United for you?
Yeah, there's a lot of work ahead of them. Obviously, we talked before the game about they need to get back in the Champions League, obviously, with the money they've spent and what have you. But on tonight's performance, they're a million miles off it. They're nowhere near it. You know, Ronaldo was non-existent, Rashford, Greenwood, all these attacking players, and we spoke why they were non-existent, because they weren't getting the supply.
Jay, Tim, thank you very much indeed. A point apiece then, and shoots of positivity for Newcastle. We'll see you soon.